So today's one is kind of a mixture between personal tutor, design and marketing, and a life hack. It's something that a lot of people haven't thought about. Is SEO over? Will search engine optimization be replaced by, I love the way I give it a capital G, generative AI? So at the moment, when we want to find information, we go to Google, we type in our query, and we get responses that are emails. Okay. And that's pretty much what everyone does. 95% of us in Europe, 5% use Bing in America. But in general, it's a search engine that we go to. But a lot of people are now going to generative AI. And so, if you're a digital marketer or if you're a person who looks for information, you no longer would be that pushed about websites. And maybe websites will be designed so they're picked up by Gen AI because that's where we're going to go to ask our questions. So, while generative AI is definitely changing the search landscape, SEO isn't over, it's evolving. Now, this is interesting because it's saying, here's my perspective, as if you're talking to someone on what's happening. So, SEO is transforming rather than disappearing. Search engines still prioritize authoritative, valuable content, but how people find information is diversifying. So, we as consumers are going to other places to get answers for our queries. So if I was Google, I would be certainly, to a certain extent, worried about it. That's a macro environmental factor that's a major threat for them. And will they be able to counter it? So AI powered search experiences are becoming kind of more conversational. Now, I like that. So when I ask a question, a prompt in Google search, I get websites. When I look at it from generative AI, I get much more of a conversation. I don't have to click into every website to find the answer for it as well. So it's a lot more convenient. Now, when tech is convenient, it always comes out on top as the winner. So features like Google's search generative experience providing direct answers alongside traditional results. So the core principles of SEO would be high quality, relevant content, site authority, so you're not getting these dodgy sites, and technical optimization when you're designing a website, that's so important, and understanding user intent. Now, Google actually really work hard on their algorithm to get the intent of the user, what they say and what they actually mean. But the new considerations are you now with your website have to optimize for AI generated summaries. So you have to keep that in consideration when you're designing your website, focusing on EEAT, which is experience, expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, creating content that gives value beyond what AI can generate, and structuring content for traditional search and AI discovery. So, as an SEO practitioner, your life has just become a whole lot harder. But I kind of like to look at it from the consumer side, the user experience side. We're getting some pretty brilliant results when we're asking questions, and it's certainly throwing up a conversation. So it's, I think SEO is a bit linear, and I think we get a more kind of holistic 360 view when we look at AI. So definitely watch that space.